Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my new series featuring Guild Wars 2. I've had the game for a couple days now, and I've just been messing around on it, but we are ready to record. I started Asura, I believe is how you pronounce her name. I could be completely wrong, but yes, she is female, and she is a Necromancer. And I did kind of pick the charming, I guess. I don't know, I was looking through them all. But yeah, pretty much, if you played the first one or whatever, we have a summon. But I believe they're a little different than the other one. I played the beta a while ago, so I don't know if they changed it or not, but I remember in one, these guys would lose health periodically, and die. You had to keep them alive, and the more you kept them alive, the harder and harder it got. But anywho, it doesn't look like they actually do that. It looks like they actually have it, and then you could sacrifice them to heal yourself. And yeah, as you can see, you get your skills depending on what you have equipped on, and as you fight, it actually builds into the next one. And some of these guys ran down and started attacking me before I could push record. But anywho, we start off with our rending claws. Slash your foe twice with ghostly claws to make them vulnerable. It's damage times 2 is 14, vulnerability 2% incoming damage, range 600. So basically, we use our minions as our shields, and we're a DPS class. But yeah, so our first one is you always get your quest, or your main storyline is this little green thing here. So pretty much, let's see here. Okay, yeah, so our golems are just glitching out and all that, so should the well make sure. Okay, for a few, but Grizzle's one of the good ones. Okay, sweet. But anywho, my character's name, if you probably didn't see it, is Yuki no Sato. I am a fan of Japanese names, and also the Asura come off as they're very intelligent race. They create all this technical stuff, so it kind of matches with Japanese being very talented with electronics and stuff like that. So 2 plus 2 is 19. So yeah. So we're just going around and just smacking these guys around. And as you can see, once you use that enough, you get your next skill. Now I got the Ghastly Claws. Summon spiritual claws that slash your foes in a quick fury of strikes. Gaining life force per strike. So 3 seconds, 4% life, 600. And then you also, it's a whole different layout here. We have our skills and trades that you get when you level up. You get a skill. You also can get skills while doing certain things on the map, kind of like in the old one, but it's not like you have to go out and capture the skills. You just learn, like, see this one, I need 1, so I can get this consume consumptions, and then different summons and all that, and then you get all these open up at certain levels. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So you'll get this one 10, this one will get a 5. Story, this is basically your story, how you're evolving it, because Guild Wars 2 goes the whole, you could save or destroy a place and it's your story. We got our crafting here. The whole reason I really like Guild Wars 2 is because, like in all other MMOs, if you started say WoW, and you went off leatherworking and skinning, and say you ended up wanting to make a lot more cash in that and went mining and herbalism, and you already maxed out those other two at 525, you'd have to completely restart. Here, I could make my cooking, my armor smith all the way up, and say I want to go get some actual weapon. I could drop my armor one, build that all the way up, and switch back at any time for a price, and they'd still be at the same level I left off. All the recipes I learned and everything like that. All these little cutscenes are cool.
It's pure chaos out here. Unacceptable. What's going on?
Just what it looks like. These golems have gone mad. Zoja suspects someone tampered with them. And by someone, she means the inquest.
Zoja's rarely wrong. Don't tell her I said rarely, by the way. If it is the inquest, she's going to need help. Where can I find her?
At the malfunctioning gate that's spitting out these deranged golems. She claims she could feel them on the other side of the gate laughing at us.
Not for long. I'm going to help Zoja shut down the problem at its source. Thanks for the information.
So yeah, I'll just let those play through because it's pretty cool. Get a hold of the story because I kind of just skip through. That's what I like to do. So you can tell this is kind of like an instance, like for you type of thing. See how it's like right out here. We can't go past that. So this is where we need to stay. So we need to get over here, and we'll probably get a level or so. This is your whole experience bar down here. And your experience stays the same throughout, all the way through. I think it goes up to like a max of 5,000, but it takes the same amount as it would to get from 1 to 10 as it would get to 70 to 80. I believe that's what I was told. I mean, they could have changed it, so yeah, pretty much it's 3 days later, people were already level 80 or something like that, or within 24 hours. I can't remember exactly what the timeline when it was, but either way, we're just gonna make our way through here. I will be, once we get out of here and into the main place, I'm gonna go try some world versus world, try to make some quick cash so we can get some more items and stuff. I have items I saved up. I mean, my highest level was 9, so it's not like I had a whole, weapons that are gonna help me all the way through. So we just have that. That's going to help a little bit. I will be doing, what do you call it? The dynamics. They'll pop up like this little circle, and you have to do it. You don't have to, but they give you a lot of experience. So here we go. This is the first province. As you can see, we got the hearts, the portals, points of interest, skill points, and all that.
Hey, it's you again. I see you survived with your epidermis intact.
Of course. Takes more than a giant rampaging inquest golem to get the better of me.
Modest, too. Well, you've earned a dash of praise, if you ask me. The crews around the city would kill for the assistance of an inventor with your talents. You should ask around. Make yourself invaluable.
Not a bad idea. Thanks.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, see, it's the whole old style thing where how you did in it. You get a sword or a shield, or just a shield. But let's see here. We have these both. Normally, I would get off a main hand or an offhand. You wouldn't have an offhand, so it's like why not just get the offhand? Anyways, get our first bag. So let's see here. They both get upgrade slots and all that. I'm just trying to see which one I like. Let's go with this one straight.
Another step complete.
There we go, level 2. So we got to go down here and talk to this guy real quick.
Welcome to Metrica Province. You'll find private laboratories all over where our crews work on dangerous research, and we pay the price for excellence. Labs need to be carefully maintained, but I'm sure that's not news to you. We see a fair bit of interference from the Inquest. They're envious of our advances and covered our research materials. Our researchers could use someone with your talents. On your journey, you may also encounter nefarious events in the world. Don't let these opportunities pass by you. Jump in and help. As you gad about, you'll encounter our Magi Matter transportive devices, more commonly known as Waypoints. They're mini-gates that, for a trivial fee, transport you across great distances. They're the second most convenient way to travel next to our gates. In the vast, wide world, a plethora of challenges await you, some more demanding than others. Watch for the special ones, because they'll give you an opportunity to increase your skill and exceed your own limits.
And that's it. These guys with the spyglasses you see now usually show you, sorry, I clicked my mouse. I have the Naga, so click it and it'll do it. But anywho, they'll show us where we can go and all that kind of good stuff, and the points of interest. These are points of interest, but the hearts, these are like your main source of leveling up. These are the skills that you can earn, and these will open up as we go. As we go further on, the maps will be uncleared. So here's another one. We click him and he'll show us more hearts that we can get done, and those will help. But first things first, let's get into some world versus world, or they call it WVW. So we push B, and these are them. Our home is the Brallis Pass, but I usually like going with this one But you never know. I mean, you just gotta pop in there. I haven't really done this all that much. I'd get in there and get my ass handed to me. So it's just like go in there and just jack around for a minute. So let's just pick that one right there, the Sanctum of Rail Borderlands. And pretty much you go in here no matter what level you are, you go straight to max level 80, but you have your set skills already, like I believe what you already had. And then from there you just team up with people and you go around and you try to dominate. So say I still have to gain all these, but if you look at it, it says I'm effective level 80. So it's, you know, like say I had a friend who was level 80 come back and help me in the starter zone in that 1 to 15, he'd be knocked down, so he wasn't overpowering everything. So let's just head on out here. This has all the good stuff in it. We have the trading post, that's to trade with real people, weapons, repair, merchants, retrainer, all your points and everything. Let's get him up. And yeah, as you can see, if you're walking forward and push the map, you can go, but it's not like, well, if you have it clicked down, you can't move. You have to actually get out of the map. But this one, numlocks or R is your auto walk. I'll be changing mine to my mouse here pretty soon, because I'm used to it. Well, let me always use my click on my mouse, so. But yeah, see there's 80s right here. And what we're trying to do is just find some kind of battle that's going on pretty close here, so we can get a good amount of XP going. And well, the XP is a little trivial here, but it's more of the get some money. But as it's standing, it's kind of dull right now. So actually, let's just head back. I don't know why I came out here in the first place. Figured it was gonna be. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Looks like we got some fights going on. I'll just show you guys what's going on out here. I normally die to these stupid things. Okay, now let's see here. Yeah, these little things here are battles that are going on, and you join in and help them. We'll probably get a guild invite because people right now are pretty nice and all that. And besides doing the hearts to level up, I will be leveling up with actual crafting, and I mean a lot of it. I mean, that's where most of my other characters' level came from, was just crafting. Ah, see, we got hit. Get too close to something that's not ours, and we get smacked. We have this ghost form where we can go into the Necromancer. Once we use it, we gotta build up a thing, and it has a certain amount of time it can last. Sacrifice him to get our health back, but then we have a cooldown. So I kind of like just basically wasted it. And you see my life skills with it. Yeah, the battles were a little too far than what I thought. I figured they were just right around the corner. But you have these where you can fight to come back. But you see there's nobody around to actually help me get up. So when you die, so you know, this is all just to showing you. It's not like I did this on on accident or anything. You use teleports. When you die, they don't cost you any money, but it's how you revive. You have to click it. You just can't come back there. I mean, unless we had a whole party and then they got a break and somebody could res me. But other than that, you just need to click on the closest portal, and there you go. So, since we're back here, we're just going to call it quits on this one. And actually head back. Because if you look at it, these are all the different gates. There's Eternal, Brother Pass, Anvil, just Grail. So yeah, we want to go back to actual town. That's Borderlands. Oh wait, I think this is it right here. Lion's Arch ship. If any of you play the first one, you'll recognize this one. This was one of the main towns in the first Guild Wars before the expansions. But it's still, it was a cross between a lot of stuff. But it's a higher level, so I can't just come here and start out. It's like 23 or 15 and up. So I'd walk up there and be surrounded by level 15s and just get my assign it to me. So it's like the World vs. World, they'll scale you up, but here, like in normal PvE, they won't scale you up. They'll scale you down, that's for sure, but they won't scale you up. So let's see here. So this is like the main city, but we can go back to our other ones that'll let us go. And as you can see, we have this arrow showing us where our gate is. These ones will go to the actual battlegrounds we were just at. Over here is the main like city battlegrounds. And we'll get this waypoint, which gives us some XP and completion. Oh, I guess we already had it. Okie dokie then. So we're gonna make our way up here. I'm not sure if you actually get full on day and night in the cities. I mean, I haven't seen it night in here, but I could be wrong. But we need to go down here and over here, and then we'll be good. But yeah, as you saw, we got that point of interest, which gave us a 60 XP boost. So yeah, it looks like, see, it's going up just a very little. It's like that 110 higher to get to level 3 than it was to get to level 2. So it does go up just a little bit, but I was told that I think it stops, it maxes out at like 5,000 or something like that. But yeah, let's go back in our portal and get back out there and get some of this done. Retasam is our main base type place. But since we're here, we're going to go look around. We're going to go to our storage real quick and pick up our the pre-bought farming items I had. But that will be all for this episode. I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Later.